Hi, welcome to the Dad Explains podcast. I'm Trig.
I'm Dad.
So today's question will be, why do you get dizzy and carsick?
Why do you get dizzy and carsick? Well, it all has to do with your ear. Did you know that?
No, I didn't. It has to do ears?
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
That is so crazy.
So have you ever thought about how your body knows which way is up, which way is down? The mechanism behind that.
No, I don't really know how
Well,
it does that.
It's kind of interesting
Is it
because when
your
you
brain?
Well, it's your brain senses from your ear. So what happens is inside your ear there is it's almost like a water bottle. Okay?
Oh, so like
It's shaped like a spiral, but there's think of it like a little half full water bottle inside your ear.
that's weird.
Yeah, it is weird, right?
Yes.
And around the inside of that water bottle are little hairs that stick out inside the water bottle, all around it. Okay?
Okay.
And those hairs are sensors. So they can detect if they are in liquid or no liquid, like the empty part of the water bottle. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So that water bottle always turns the same way. So if you're sitting up just like this, like we are right now, it shows that this water bottle is half full.
On this side?
Well, just the bottom half is full, right? And the top half is empty. And so the little hairs on the inside, the sensors, are telling your brain, oh, we must be sitting straight up and down because the top half is empty. The bottom half is full, right?
Okay.
And then when you do a headstand, you turn upside down, do a headstand. Think about it. The water bottles turn upside down.
Yeah.
So the ones that were not touching water are now touching water, and the other ones. And so your brain goes, oh, we must be upside down.
So your brain doesn't just know, like, from your vision, that, like, when you're upside down? Because, like...
Good question.
Doesn't your brain flip your...
Well, so your brain says, what your brain is, it uses several inputs, okay?
Okay.
Your brain uses several inputs to say, okay, am I upside down, right side up? So your brain says, oh, when everything looks upside down, then the water bottle feels this way, where the liquid in there is touching this side.
Oh.
And when everything looks right side up, the liquid in there is touching the bottom part, which means I'm right side up.
Oh, so that's how your brain knows if you're upside down. So multiple inputs?
Multiple inputs, that's right.
Okay.
And so here's the interesting thing, okay?
Okay.
So if you go on the swings and you swing a lot, or you ride in a car, especially if you're going around curvy mountain roads, or if you spin around in circles in your yard, right? What happens?
You get, like, so if you spin around, you're, like, dizzy.
Yeah.
And if you're swinging, you're, like, it's like...
Like a funny feeling,
yeah,
right?
like a funny feeling. And if you're in a car, you kind of get, like, ooh, nauseous.
Yeah. So all of that is motion sickness. And what happens is that water in that, think about the water in that water bottle, it starts to spin around. Like, think if you take a water bottle and you move it around like this, what happens?
It kind of makes like a tornado.
Yeah, like a little tornado inside, right?
And like...
Yeah, but what happens if you do this and then you stop the water bottle?
Then it keeps spinning for a while, and then it gradually slows down.
That's right.
Tapers off.
Exactly. And so what happens is when you're driving around a mountain road or when you're spinning, even when you stop, the water keeps spinning.
So it's exactly like...
It's like a water bottle in there.
Oh.
So what happens is if you spin around and it's spinning, you're dizzy, and so it gets hard to walk straight because your brain's going, well, the eyes are telling me that everything is stopped and everything is flat, but the inner ear is telling me that we're still spinning. And so you take a step and you're like, whoa, your brain's like, the eyes and the ear aren't lining up. What do I do? And
then you're just
then
like,
you're
oh,
just like, I just going to fall.
Oh.
And if you're in a car and you're going up and down and in the mountains, curving around curves, so all that water is
all like sloshing around.
Yeah, sloshing around. That's right.
Okay.
And your body, your brain goes, ooh, we shouldn't be sloshing around like this. This is probably dangerous.
Yeah.
We gotta shut this down. Whatever this guy is doing, he's
like,
putting this whole body in danger.
Mm-hmm.
And these are your instincts. So you don't think about these things. Your brain just does it. And it goes,
Yeah.
we gotta shut this down. So whatever it is, we have to. And so then it makes you start feeling like you have to vomit a little, like you have to throw up. And you're like, oh, I better stop what I'm doing. That's what your brain uses to slow you down, to say, this is dangerous. Don't do that.
Why don't your brain just agree with your body and be like, hey, let's just shut it down, and then you don't have to like feel like nauseous.
Well, that's the thing. If you stop on the mountain roads and you pull over and you stop driving around, then everything stops splashing and the nausea goes away. And the brain's like, we did our job. We kept this guy safe.
We kept this guy
right?
safe. Yeah.
So that's how the inner ear works, and that's why you feel dizzy when you spin, or when you feel like nauseated when you ride around in the car.
Okay. And like when you're swinging, you feel like
kinda like kind of funny feeling dizzy stuff, you know?
Yeah, like dizzy, funny.
That's pretty neat, huh?
Yeah, that is really neat.
Well, thanks. Well, thanks for listening to the Dad Explains podcast. I'm Daddy.
I'm Trig.
Have a good one.